All right, I'm always playing defensive coordinator, so this is the playbook I always use. I always use the Lions playbook. I've been using it since, I don't know, past few Maddens. That's just been my go-to playbook. It's not like their playbook is anything spectacular, right? They don't have any like super duper cheesy plays or nothing. It was specifically because I like the double A gap blitz, the cover zero double A gap, double mug, whatever.
At the confluence of
And
the three
that's one of the
rivers, the
playbooks that I
Ohio,
know
the
for certain
Allegheny,
has
and
it.
the
I know other playbooks have
Monongahela.
it
We
too,
are here at Pittsburgh's
but
Acrisure
the
Stadium.
Lions has just been the one that I've been rocking with. I've not gone wrong with the Lions playbook so far. These new kickoff rules are weird. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I
It's an
get
old
it. It's
school
for the
battle in the
safety of the
Keystone
players, but
State of
it's a
Pennsylvania. The
weird
Eagles and the Steelers are
it's a
underway.
weird change to the game. But that ain't gonna stop me.
Oh, a
That ain't gonna
dangerous
stop me
return
from
man
scoring
showing
though.
it here.
Just because the
Past
kickoff rules
midfield,
is
look
weird, don't
out.
mean we can't
Still
score a
going
tutty.
past the 30.
Don't mean we not gonna get kickoff return
And
touchdown
he'll bring
anyway.
it back for the extra
And then
point,
these
Jake
guys, I
Elliott.
noticed right away, they don't even come out in like field
He's
goal
got it,
block.
and the Eagles
They
lead
just
at
call their
7-zip.
defense. So they're calling probably the same exact play, the same two plays, and just adjusting it as necessary. But when you don't come out and field goal block, that shows me that you are already like just quick picking your defense. I mean, unless you thought we were gonna fake it.
Here's yet
We up
another
7-0
kickoff.
before the game even starts. That's the best way to start, bro. I hate returning or receiving the
And
kick
this
first. I
return
love
going to come to a
being on
quick
defense
end
first.
as he is belted at the end of
Sometimes
that one.
you don't score first without ever going on offense. So you see here, I'm changing the play ball. I mean, not play ball. The cornerback matchups to I want my best corner on their best receiver, and then for the option, I
Quickly to
always
the
let
air is Wilson.
Yep, that's me.
Throw
I
left
always let
side,
the
hauled in by Pickens.
quarterback.
Will go down as a gain of 6.
I always
and
make
that'll
sure to
bring up
focus the
second
quarterback,
down.
let the dive be open. I hate getting beat by niggas running with the quarterback, even if it's Russell Wilson. But yeah, so right here, you see they came out in the empty set, so I immediately came out in the double A gap. And as long as everybody does what they're supposed to
Wilson.
do, we get a free rusher. I got
He'll let
fucking
it fly for
burned,
Austin.
but thank God
And the defense has it covered.
the
It's
dude was looking for the
intercepted.
deep ball. I got
Now he's
fucking
loose down the left
smoked
sideline.
on that
And a
whip route.
huge return as he'll
I
take
don't know
this
if you
one
saw
all the
the
way
user
down
on that
inside the
play.
30-yard line.
I got absolutely
Offensively,
demolished on
a
that whip
far
route. He
from
throws it to
ideal
him,
start
easy
there with a
completion.
pick on the
But
opening
this dude went for
drive.
the home
Yeah,
run. Look at
not
Pickens.
exactly
Oh
what they
my
were looking
goodness.
for. We know that.
But he
That's
went for the
pretty
home run
obvious.
ball
The beauty, though,
and
this is
gets
happening
picked off.
early.
That
If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem,
was a bad,
they've got a long
bad
way
read.
to go and a chance to get back in it.
Second play of
Here's
the
Hurts to
offense.
throw. He'll buy some time right.
Yeah, these were some nice little jukes. He could have scored
And
if I
down
picked up that
inside
block.
the 15, shy of the 10. I guess no. Hurts. And he'll go down. Brought down.
Bro tried to go the same, tried to do the same exact thing, and TJ Watt was ready for it. They definitely QB contained after that play.
Well, we've seen how this
They
quarterback can
definitely
beat
do
you
have to
with his
QB
legs.
contain
Saw
right
it
there.
earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact, but that time they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that
Get some of it back, right?
nothing
Just get
open
some
at
of the
all,
fucking
and they
yards back.
swarmed it.
Nothing crazy.
So
3rd and
5
14.
yards
We already
here,
got
5
points in
on
our
the
pocket.
play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here.
Something
3rd
tells
and
me
14.
I don't remember exactly what happened this game, but I feel like we go for it on 4th if we don't score right here.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Sometimes we go for
A
it.
gain of 9.
I'm always with going for it on 4th down unless it's one of them
They're gonna
games where
look
we're
to
getting
throw.
smacked, right?
Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah, right.
And
And
he's
you see, and that's
down.
why
And a turnover
in
on
my head I'm
downs.
thinking, damn
The
son,
Eagles unable to
should've took
convert
the
there
points.
on 4th.
But whatever.
This Steeler defense able
I
to
see
come
gun
up with a
empty.
stop.
Gun empty. I'm running one play for real. Unless I think they're gonna smoke me, I'm running one
The
play every
Steeler
time, bro.
offense here about ready for their
Oh
next
no, okay.
drive.
You see, I got scared
So now,
because they
Charles, this
almost
drive, maybe a
beat me that
touch
last
more
time.
important,
I
trying to
got scared
erase
to
the
run the
memory
actual
of that
double A gap this time.
interception they had the last time.
Get up!
Now,
And look what happened because we don't get the we didn't get the pressure that we were looking for. 20-yard run by the quarterback.
Result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
Right here, I
Not
think I
just
do
the types
just
of
blitz
plays
him.
that you call, but how you carry yourself,
Fucking
how you show
that
your
zone
team
didn't
that
do
you're
nothing
still
for
with
me.
it, and how you continue
And now
to
I'm
lead.
waiting on that fucking zig.
from the gun, it's Wilson.
He could have had me.
Eagle
But yeah,
pressure,
double A
too
gap.
much
If you
this
come out
time. Down
and
he
block
goes.
5, I will send 6.
Nolan Smith brings him down on the
Block
pass
5?
rush.
I'm gonna send 6. If you block 5, I will send 6. And this dude keep testing my gangster. They keep coming out gun empty.
Well, they're in some hot water
So I
now
said
after
that.
that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
As long as everybody executes, we're gonna be straight every
Here's
time.
Wilson.
And he got me there. He fucking got me
Completes this
there.
one to Pickens.
He had that for
That
the
one
last
good
3
for
times, and he
17
got
as
me
they're
there.
set
But I
up
was
better
ready
now
for
for
it.
third
I
down.
was
And
ready
that was
for it.
yardage that they needed
Absolutely
there
ready for
after
that
the
shit.
sack on
It was a good
first
route.
down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as
Same
a
look.
manageable situation.
He knows it's
One that
zone
they
'cause
have a
nobody
much better
ran with him.
chance of picking up.
From the gun on third down, Wilson.
That's cool. We live with that. We
Completes
live with
Austin
that. You
here
want
over
to
the
dink and
middle.
dunk all day, bro? So
And he will have a Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they
you
wind
keep
up
coming out
getting
empty, it's
7
not gonna
there
work
on
for
3rd
you,
and
bro.
4. After 1, 7-0.
Now they totally changing it up. 1 running back, 3 tight ends. So I'm just trying to match. I'm just trying to fill the gaps. Trying to set this edge. Play the outside in case they want to run a little flag route to tight end. Which of course
They
they
go
are.
play
But I
action with
totally
Wilson.
abandoned and
Steps
lost my
away.
contain like a motherfucker. And then
Pass
what was the
incomplete, but the
flag?
flag in the
Rough in the
backfield,
pass.
and this might be a
Oh,
roughing call.
bruh. They get bailed. And they get
So roughing the
fucking
passer there, a
bailed.
big mistake
That was
defensively.
perfect
Yeah,
pressure.
and even
I
though you got
lost
a
my
quarterback
contain.
out of the
I lost
pocket
contain.
and the
That was my
rules
fault.
changed downfield.
You know,
Harris
ISO
running
up the
straight
middle.
ahead.
Got
And
more
he'll
yards than
power
I thought they were
ahead,
gonna get,
only
but
for
3
about
yards.
3
instead.
yards. 2nd down coming up.
You
Some of the
could
most
give up 3
unselfish
yards.
players on any
It's okay.
football.
All right, let's
That's a
see.
big day.
I don't remember what happens.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
Play.
And just a couple
Another
yards
3
there
yards,
down
I'm
to the
telling you, bro.
17.
You give up 3 yards every
Just not
play,
a
you'll be
whole
all
lot
right.
of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all.
Because they're not
They
going
did
to
a
be
really
cool with
nice
getting 3
job
yards
staying
every
in
play.
their
Because
proper
technically you get
places
3
and
yards
not
every
allowing
play.
any lanes to open up.
1st and 10, 2nd and 7,
Here's the
3rd and 4,
7th play
4th
of
and
this
1.
drive. This
You'll
is
get a
3rd and
first down on
4.
4th down if you go for it. But
Oh, and the hard
fucking
count might have got
encroachment.
him. This might be a first down.
Eager
And
Beaver
that'll be
over
a
here
free 5
trying to get
yards
into
for the
position.
offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced
But if you only
error.
give up
Stay
3 yards
alert,
per play,
don't jump
the
early,
offense
and
is
give them free
often not
yardage.
going to be okay with that.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st
And yeah,
and 10.
we'll let Russell,
Down
yeah,
to the
whatever.
6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Do I check my coaching
So
adjustment?
he
Make
is
sure.
able to turn
'cause-
that into
'cause-
positive
'cause
yardage.
he wasn't
but
supposed to
I
be
think
that
it's fair
open.
to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your
Men
quarterback
don't break
to have
defense.
to
We gotta
absorb.
get a stop
And he
here.
has to know sometimes when
Oh,
to
and
say
then
when.
what
You
a
have to know
block,
when to
dude.
give yourself up, and let's face
What
it,
a block,
not
because I
easy
was
for
coming
these
through.
guys to
I
do
was about
because
to
they're
kill
competitors
Russell
as
Wilson
well.
right there.
But sometimes you do learn your lesson
And
the
he's
hard
not throwing
way,
the ball
as he
away.
did
He'll
there.
run out the pocket
Well,
and throw that bitch
congratulations
out.
to them. They come through defensively
Do I
with
double A
another
gap blitz him
stop.
here?
And let's
Or
face
is
it,
it we so
the
close to the
secondary,
line that I
they've gone
cross
on.
Be play number
I
9 of the
ran double
drive
A
here
gap,
as they
but
need
not the
4
actual blitz.
yards
You
on
see?
3rd down.
I disagree with my play calling right now. You should just blitz. I mean, at the goal line, you don't want to blitz necessarily, but you know, coverage.
It's out, fumble.
Coverage is
And
coverage.
it's
If
picked up
only
by the
C.J.
Eagles.
Gardner-Johnson
And
would
a
have
big turnover
fucking got up
there as
quicker,
his
that could have been
guys will
crib.
get the football
But
back.
The start
zone
of this
defense was a
game
good play.
has me doing
So we got to get a big play here for the
2nd
offense.
and
Make the
7.
defense, give the defense some time to recover.
Throwing is Hurts.
Yeah, that was me freestyling right there, because whenever we're playing online, people love to take away the drags. People love to play in the middle of the field with the middle linebacker and cover the drag.
That was a
Right?
big
They're
time
using
hit right there.
all day, every
Receivers
day.
understand when they run
When I
into
see
the
that,
danger zone, that's the
me and the
expectation.
quarterback are on the same
Really
page
good
right there.
job
I'd
of
like to
catching the
cut
football.
back. That was the
Now that'll
craziest
be
fucking
tipped and
play
intercepted.
in history. What a pick.
And he brings this one
Like,
back.
are you?
It's a
We
pick
throw a
six
jailbreak
for a
screen, the
Steeler
shit bounce off a nigga
touchdown.
head, and Highsmith catch it, bro.
They'll
That was a
elect to bring
crazy
it
ass
out
pick
here from
six.
the end zone.
Yeah, you see, and Madden be doing
And
this
the
funny
decision
shit
to bring it out, kind of a costly
where the
one,
lead blocker
as he won't make it back to the 20.
will like
The Eagles
start
offense
sidestepping
set to
instead of
begin their
going up and
next
down the
drive.
field. Also,
Remember, they were just
y'all
out
ever
here
get
a
caught
moment
in
ago
a
through the
fake
pick six.
spike
Oh, that's
pass?
some trickery. They faked the
You're
spike.
probably gonna get sacked.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
You're probably gonna get sacked. Number 41 came in great, trying to take out ACL. 3rd and 15 at R13. Not looking too swaggy.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The slot man in motion right.
Obviously in his zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into heavy
Oh,
traffic, and it's
what a
intercepted.
fucking pick,
Picked off by
bro.
Deshaun Elliott. Then he will bring
Oh,
it back
he was
to about
just
the
standing
11-yard
there.
line. And they'll take possession
Bro ain't
already
even
in the
move.
red
Oh, he
zone
just
and
covered
in a
2
Nice
routes.
interception and set up their
Oh,
offense in
that's
great shape.
painful.
And he'll
I
go
promise
down,
no one
brought
thought they were
down
gonna
at
run the ball right
20-yard
there.
line.
Do I call
Milton
timeout right here?
Williams.
I should.
He's the one that got home and
I don't
takes him
think I
down
do.
for a
I
loss
might call
of
it after the
9.
next play. Damn, I didn't even run double A gap. Damn, I was scary in this game. I was getting real scared because I was getting beat on the little whip route.
Throwing is Wilson. Being chased out left.
Yeah, you better not have thrown that. That shit would have got picked off, boy. But we got good coverage downfield. And this nigga just do some bullshit.
Got this
And he just make a play.
And
He just made a play.
knocked
Whatever.
down hard at the end of that one. Well, they were handed great starting field position
And then
on
they
this
ran,
drive,
hurry up.
but now they face a 3rd and 4.
That should have been my
To the
pick,
goal line,
boy.
but it's
I saw
incomplete.
everybody in the stadium saw that whip coming. Everybody saw that whip coming. That should have been my pick. Everybody in the stadium saw that shit coming. Bend don't break. I should have called timeout. And then they fucking fake field goal. And and they don't convert it.
That time likely for just one play.
Well, that's what they get.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh my God.
And he is not going to get away.
And then the
The
safety,
rush
bro.
was too strong, and this is going to wind up a
Like
safety.
5 seconds left in the
score
half, and
just
niggas give
before
up
the
a
break.
safety, bro. Alright, so I'm like, fuck this. Man up 3 deep.
And you see
Get
the
us
clock
outta here.
almost empty, so this is likely
Oh,
the
yeah.
last play in the 2nd quarter.
Just get us out of here.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the
We
hit,
down
but they'll
2 at
say
half,
live
bro.
now inside
It
the
is
booth
what it is. It's
alongside
one of
Charles
them.
Davis. I'm Brandon.
We
Go
could
ahead
have
and
done more
set and ready
offensively.
to
We
rock
kind
for the
of
3rd
just
quarter.
bullshitting.
Steelers have the lead, and
He's
they will
definitely
also
kinda
be
just
receiving the
bullshitting.
football here to start the 3rd quarter.
Now here we are. Fucking.
And
He
he'll get it up
he
just
felt
past
the aura.
20 as his guys
He
will
felt
go
the
to work
aura.
at the
That's why he got
21-yard
tackled.
line.
Because I went for the hit stick, but I whiffed. But the aura of the hit stick was too great. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but we take it. Yeah, so I'm like, fuck it, bro. Double A gap. Run it till they beat it, bro. They're not going to, like, I already know what they like to run. They got to get the ball out quick.
CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too
Yeah, he's not
drastic.
going to
I
make
think
that
at
quick
the
of a
half,
read.
they
He's
need to
waiting to
change
see if
things too
Pickens is
much.
going to cut
I do
in.
think the offensive line
If he
could
cuts
play a
out,
little
if he
bit
would have
better.
cut out, he
I
probably
think
would have
they'll
threw
try
it
and help him
immediately.
out more. They'll probably keep
But
a
he's
tight
waiting
end
for
in a
Pickens
few
to
more
make a
times
move.
and maybe add a running
He's
back to
basically
the
waiting for
formation
Pickens to
pick
make
up
that
those
cut
pass
out. He has an
rushers
option
because they
route on that
probably
play.
allowed a few too many sacks for
So he was
comfort
waiting for
in the
that.
first half.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
And then they give me the
Wilson, he'll
fucking
let it fly
PI,
for
bruh.
Austin.
They
And
gave
breaks
me
his
the
interception,
PI,
his
bruh.
3rd of the game.
They gave me the fucking PI and we cribbed this hoe.
How about this? He's to the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on.
They
here.
gave
We
me the
do have a
illegal
flag
contact,
down.
bruh.
So let's see what this is about. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Shitty. They gave me illegal contact because I definitely illegally contacted that man.
Now Wilson.
But we get it right back because, you know, eager
Continues.
beavers,
Here's
bruh.
another interception.
Eager Beaver
And
gonna
he
be the
takes
collapse
this
of a
one
damn,
back
bro.
into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick six
Next play, we got a
TD.
pick six negated
So
by
this
a
whole game gets flipped on its
illegal
ear right
contact.
there.
Literally
The
the next play,
interception return for a
we get a
touchdown,
pick six
and this
again.
lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it
Thought you
certainly
was
felt
sweet.
like this
Thought he had
defense
the little seam route,
had a read
but
on
threw a
what was
bullet
going
pass
on
instead
the
of a
offensive
lob.
side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in
Rookie
a
The
move,
lead
kid.
is up to 5.
That was straight. Middle linebacker bailed out into the perfect position.
So they'll get another shot.
But
on
it's because he
offense
know I
following
be
that
blitzing
pick
from that
six,
double A
and now
gap.
the
He
kick
gotta get
is
that ball
away.
out hot. Yeah,
And
these
able to
broken
get
tackle
this
animations
out to
are
the
killing me.
25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Oh, this is
where
play the
leadership
game right
really
here,
comes
bro.
into play. How's
It's
that?
play the game right
Wilson's
here,
gonna be
bro.
intercepted a third time.
Josh Sweat from the defensive end position.
Now he's loose at the 40.
Pick six.
Inside the 20.
Because on that
And
play,
he takes this one
on
back
that specific
into the
play,
end zone, and
I
the
knew that if they
Eagles
ran
defense
anything
gets a
deep,
pick
the
six
corner was going to
TD.
be beat because of how
So
close he
that
was to the
a
line of
real
scrimmage.
wrench thrown in
He'd
now.
be too late to recover.
Really
So I took
is the
Josh
kind
Sweat,
of play
so
where
the
you can
route they
lose a
ran,
ball game instead of being in a position to win.
and just ran with them. And luckily,
Elliott good on the
he threw
extra
it.
point, and it gives his
He
guys
threw a bad,
a
I mean, not
20-point
a bad
advantage.
ball, but he not Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert getting that ball over the top. Yeah, that was just an underthrown ball. I
So
was
they
able to
throw
make a
the
play
pick
on
six.
it.
They'll get another shot
Josh
at it
Sweat,
now as this one's in
lockdown
the
center,
air.
lockdown center, lockdown safety.
They are looking to make a bit of a
And
180. They
yeah, we
are
got a kick
sputtering
return
right now.
touchdown and two
And frankly, I think
pick
it's time to
sixes.
call your
So
playmakers together and say, all right, guys,
special
we're
teams
gonna
and
lean
defense
on
going
you
crazy
through
right
this
now.
patch. We need you to get us back on track and get
Offense
us
doing
going in the
just
right
enough to
direction. So you're calling
make 'em
plays
sweat.
geared to them. Not
Make 'em
necessarily
Josh
to look at
Sweat
your
a
plays,
little
oh,
bit.
this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z
Hell nah.
and see if we can move forward.
So don't get
Hell
too cute.
nah, that's,
Go to the
yeah,
playmakers.
that was their whole
And this throw incomplete. Now the
their whole
defender
game
all
plan
over
was
him that
rolling
time,
out
but it's going to lead
and
to
waiting for
third
somebody
down.
to cut across some zones. That was the
Coming
whole
up here
game
looking
plan.
for 3 yards to pick up the first.
By this time in the game, I knew exactly what they were running.
Here's Fields.
I knew what they liked.
Flushed out
It's just a
right.
matter of if we could cover it,
He's got his turn.
if we could just make some plays.
Now a first down
We got to
carry
set
for
that edge.
Harris.
Damn. Najee Harris breaking tackles.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to
Yeah,
get
come out
quickly
in the
in and out
nickel,
of the
like-
huddle and run off
I don't know
a
what
bunch
it says
more
my
plays.
percentages of nickel play calls, but we come out in the nickel every fucking play. Because typically that nickel,
From the
that
44-yard line, here's
backer,
second
that
down and
nickel
5.
safety, nickel DB is a good
Now
tackler.
Fields.
See, they start getting scared. They
A
start running
short
to the
one there to
sidelines. and shit.
Freiermuth.
They start
And
just
he gets us down
storming the
inside the
sideline
35
cheese,
before going out
which
of
is fine.
bounds.
I deal
They
with
picked
that
up
shit all
5
day.
yards last time. Now they double it
I'll
and
take
get
5,
10 here.
10-yard dink
And that's
dunks,
the
man,
kind of
because
play
that's
this
gonna get
offense
cut
needs
off
to maybe
eventually.
kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a
They're-
little bit of
they're
confidence
cooking.
that big plays are
They're
out there.
cooking
And
the
brought
sideline
down,
zone
but not
over there.
before they're inside the 25.
I forgot what adjustment I made. I definitely go and user it. Yeah.
Fields.
And fuck they whole mojo up. He gonna try to
Forced
throw
out
it
to
deep.
his
That should have
left.
been a pick, but that's a great throw.
Did he get the feed down? Yes.
Such a good throw.
Touchdown. Pat
Any
Freiermuth,
higher, and I would have had time to get there.
23 yards for
That
the
was a
touchdown.
very good throw.
And
So
the Steelers are able to cut into this
got one.
deficit here in
They
the
got one
final
on it.
minute of the third.
shanked the fuck.
And this is no good. It's a missed
And they
extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important
Not
might that
clutch.
turn out to be here as the second half
not
rolls
clutch
along?
from the kicker. Not clutch. Doesn't make too big of a difference. 6-point game versus 5-point game is not that big of a difference. When the other team scores a touchdown, they're up anyway.
So with the missed PAT
Not
in
that
his
big of a
rearview
difference,
mirror,
so.
he goes back out to kick this one off.
And Madden didn't
And
want to
we
let me
will not
return
have
that
a run
kick.
back here. It's a touchback. And it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Now we're on offense. Offense definitely got to get something on the board here to make it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Give us some breathing room right here.
Smith will come in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. Pushing his way through. He's still on his feet.
Watch out! He's got getting away from the top speed. Touchdown!
Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. An 80-yard touchdown.
Literally, when the offense, when we needed the offense to get some points, bro, because defense been getting stops all fucking game. But we needed the offense to put some points up. And what happened? Gave me the ball right up the gut, bro. Right up the gut. Blue block. Saquon Barkley better run the back in the league. Giants are stupid.
You want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start.
He had both me and A. We both ran in the same exact spot, though. That's probably what fucked him up. Me and A both ran to the same spot. He had two people wide open in the same spot, but that's not what you want to see as a quarterback.
Now after the touchdown,
at least in a little bit in a different spot. Like, a little bit, you know? You want to have some sort of idea of spacing.
Oh, a good look.
By the way, pro tip.
And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out.
If somebody's about to get the edge on you and you're in position that you think you can make the dive, but you don't think you can get there in time to make the tackle, you might get blocked.
What a great way to get set up.
Take off. Your dude will Superman dive for about 5 yards and make the play that you just saw right there.
Here about ready for their next drive.
Sometimes you'll get cooked, but oftentimes you'll either trip up. You'll either trip them up or you'll. Like, this is a crazy throw. That's a crazy throw to even attempt, bro. I know he saw the DB over there. I know he saw the DB, and then I make these adjustments. They was trying to cook me so bad I had to make the flat adjustment to where no matter what, the flats are guarding anything from 15 yards. Anything shorter than that, they're going to ignore it. We don't give a fuck about the little 5-yard dink. Illegal touching, so he's going to throw this bitch. Or he should.
Here's one deep for Pickens. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they take the flag.
But yeah, putting those zone flats at 15 yards is going to help the computer not get smoked when they run little delayed crosses. Like Mike Williams got absolutely covered right there. And me, look at me at Josh Sweat playing hella coverage. That's great. That's a great pass. That was just a great
completes it to Austin.
If I would have rushed the passer instead of dropping into coverage, maybe he doesn't get that pass off. But I saw the short
for this third quarter of action.
So I went to go cover that so he doesn't throw it over my head.
The NFL on EA Sports.
Whatever.
Wilson.
Yep, you had Pickens running that little in, out, in, that little zigzag zoop. He had him beat. He didn't have enough time to throw, which is what you want as a defense. Sometimes somebody's going to be open.
Seems like every pass is also contested well.
So you need to get the pressure there so that way they can't survey the field and find the open man.
On second down. Again, Fields.
Yep, that's me.
Time to his left.
Oh, and that was a crazy pass breakup. I held my breath just now, and I'm spectating. I played this game already. And that throw scared the shit out of me because I didn't get the sack, and he got the throw up perfectly.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
That was such a
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
they got
defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Okay, take away what they want.
Down, forcing the errant pass.
He's been trying to hit the crossers all game. He wants to hit the crossers all game. I would just blitz, blitz like a DB off the edge. I like the nickel overload is my shit.
All right,
that nickel overload, I love that. When that's Derwin James, he's getting home. And he gonna make a play.
They snap it.
Yeah, they got me there. They got me there. Josh Sweat couldn't quite get out that far. Not that fast. They got me there. They got me there.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. To the air again, Fields. Escaping the pressure right.
That nickel pressure, bro.
Toward the end zone, but that's
MZBs are fast.
Incomplete.
So
a lot of times, if you have a mobile quarterback, you could kind of just finesse pass rushers if you just do the half circles in the backfield and just run around like Mike Vick in 04.
On 2nd and goal.
You could get away from the pass rushes, but you got a fast ass DB.
Here's
I was all over that shit. I was all over that screenplay, boy.
He's got a man. That's Warren. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
All over that. Lineman couldn't get out in front.
3 here on the play, and now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
Big play defense, and we got the pressure.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
That pressure came through something serious. Hell yeah.
Dean. And this dominant
4th and
defensive
goal from the
performance
18.
continued on that
Still
play.
on pressure.
This poor quarterback.
I like to play more conservative on 4th down. Right, like play coverage when I know they only have one play to get into the touchdown. But we blitz it.
Fourth down, Fields has to have this one. Dancing to his left.
And in hindsight, looking at that play, I should have kind of floated to the middle of the field right there.
They had the play
to cover that pass.
4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone.
What a pass breakup.
And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley.
And now we just chewing the clock.
And he's brought
only
down,
a second rush attempt of the game, by the way. His one touch went for a touchdown.
97 yards on the
His one other touch went for a touchdown.
Better, really, as the night's going on.
Run there to start
so this is
drive.
pretty much ball game at this point.
Unless
offense is kind of,
ball up to the 35
unless we do some dumb shit.
Come up on 1st
it's basically a ball game.
Hurts.
Great pass. Chucked the shit out of him and then got tackled by the same guy.
Yeah, they're burned some clock.
Pretty much got this in the bag from this point. I'm just thinking, please don't do no dumb shit. Please don't throw a pick. Please don't throw a pick.
Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up.
Please don't throw a pick.
That'd be the time to do it.
That's all I'm thinking. Just don't throw a pick. It's not in our nature to run the ball here. We will pass it 100 times a game. I'm just thinking, please don't turn the ball. Now I'm thinking 1 first down in this game because we made them use their timeout. We are now at that point in the game where 1 first down will seal it. Once they use that timeout, they just sign their own death wish.
All night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll get this out to Barkley complete.
As expected.
Now the
if it's up to me, if it was up to me, if I was calling
just as critical to the passing
ball,
attack as a
get
lot
tackled
of
in bounds, make them burn that last time out, punt the ball away or kick a field goal,
can really generate big plays for an offense.
It is almost insurmountable at this stage.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And what the fuck did he do? What did we just do?
Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard
Luckily, our
line.
defense is lockup, but I don't know what the hell he was thinking, bro. I don't know what's going on. Thirsty ass nigga, bro. Thirsty as hell. Came out empty backfield, tried to throw a whip route or a wheel route in double coverage. Thirsty as hell. So now I'm like, all right, now I got to lock up. Now we really got to lock up because we just gave him some bullshit. Illegal contact. They declined it smartly.
So they elected. This is 1st and 10. From the 50, here's Fields.
Just blitz him. Just blitz him. Because now they got to be throwing deep. Right? You have one timeout. You don't really have too much time to spare. You got to get the onside kick. You got to score here. So they're going to be going swinging for the fences. We got to bring some sort of pressure. And instead, they're just all reliable, dink and dunk, 4 yards. 4-yard completions are not going to save you when you're down 12 with under 2 minutes. You're not going to win the game with 4-yard dinks. Calvin Austin, wide open. and the tight end get the ball.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
I'm starting to sweat a little bit. I'm like, man,
just shy of the 5 at the
this game should be over with right now.
Here's 1st and goal.
But we gotta make a play.
Back to throw. Fields.
But we gotta make a play.
Being chased out left.
Yep, covered that shit. He threw it short. He would have threw it pick right to me, so he threw it over top.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock.
I'm sweating, but I still know it's as long as we make them waste clock, they still have to score again.
Now I expect them to call a couple plays.
Even if they get a touchdown and the 2-point conversion, they still have to score another touchdown.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's
not dire, and I think we blitzing here. Blitzing off the right.
Throwing again is Fields. And that fully, and now it brings
everybody was in position. He come out in the empty.
Well, this defense has been physical.
I definitely don't double. I definitely don't double mug.
But I show him the double mug. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
We call timeout. Yeah, I call timeout because I ain't like the look.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Like, why would I do that and give him some quick shit? Let's just play regular defense right now. We got 6 yards to cover.
3rd down and goal coming up here.
Double mug has too many quick pass lanes.
They'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left.
What a play. That's just a great play.
Touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over
That was
yet.
a great play. That was
okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
Just a great play. That's just
probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage.
They have to have it, and they got
not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop.
So I'm like, all right,
hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And then they did the silly shit and tried to QB dive me.
But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead.
Again, that shit didn't work the first time. Didn't work this time.
This will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
QB dive is a situational ass
This is the game right here.
And that situation is not when I think you're going to be doing some quick shit. Or the situation is not when they're in double.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about.
And that's the ball game, folks. Hopefully, we're gonna watch the end of this stream.
Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's
this should be the ball game.
It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything
Special
like
teams
that. Just that
and
the
defense
normal
matter,
outcome
folks.
actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
And let's see, because
I guess the simple
the people I play with, man, my boys.
I don't understand either why you would take
they running
any
it.
sort of a chance. We've
Tight to go
seen
for
it
the
happen
Hail
in the
Mary
game
right
of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And that's the ball.
And they'll get 8 out of